Alright, so this video is going to be kind of controversial. Um, but I think it needs to be said because a lot of people in the beard community, especially newer people that are growing out their beards for the first time, they don't know these things. And when you when you first start growing a beard and you first start trying to buy products, you either go one of two ways. You either just go to the store and buy whatever you find, or you do the other thing and you go on the internet and listen to what everybody says. And that's not to say that what everybody on the internet is saying, like the YouTubers and stuff that do this stuff, are wrong. It's just they're not telling you the complete truth. And don't get me wrong, I get it. If you're new, you probably should just go listen to them. But I'm going to tell you a little secret that nobody told me in the beginning, and even most people till to this day will tell you not to do this. Um, but it's common sense. So the point of this video is you don't always have to use beard products on your beard. And again, I know controversial. Um, so what I mean by that is I've got some examples over here of stuff that I use on my beard every once in a while that aren't for your beard. So my point of this is when you start your beard journey, most people will tell you if it's not a beard product by a beard company, don't use it. If it's a conditioner that's for your head, don't use it for your beard. It's not the same. I get that. It's absolutely 100% true. But it's not that cut and dry. There's products out there that are for other things that would work in your beard. Everybody's beard's different. Everybody's skin's different. Everybody's, um, whatever you want to call it, chemistry is different. So what works for me might not work for you, but there's things out there that do work for me that I feel like people could still use and they should know it. For instance, I didn't bring it out here because it's in the shower. Um, but the soap that I use on my beard, it's a bar of soap. And if you listen to certain people, I'm not going to name anybody, but if you listen to certain people on YouTube, they will tell you that the pH balance for that stuff is so bad that it will just destroy your beard. It might, it depends on your body chemistry, your beard, your skin type. It depends on a lot of stuff. But for me personally, it is the best thing I found for a beard wash. Granted, I do only ever wash my beard either once a week or once every 2 weeks. It just depends on what time of the year and if I've done yard work and all kinds of stuff like that. If I'm just going normal everyday life, um, going to work, doing whatever, once a week. If if I'm noticing that my beard's a lot drier than usual and I'm having some issues, I might go 2 weeks. But I'm also doing that because I know this soap is stripping. I'm not stupid. um, some people tell you that you should be doing it every other day or 2 or 3 times a week or something like that. If you're doing it like that, of course, don't use this. It is a stripping wash. But I use it once a week or once every 2 weeks because it is stripping. But for my beard and skin and body chemistry, that's what works for me. And what I'm talking about is the Grandpa's Pine Tar soap. Um, I think it's fantastic. The reason that I use it in such a way that I use it is because, and I haven't done the review. I should do a review. Um, is because it is stripping, but with it being pine tar, it's very moisturizing. So it's moisturizing to the skin, but it strips everything completely out. But it doesn't, at least for me, it doesn't do it in a way to where my beard is super staticky and super frizzy and all that stuff that everybody says. But again, I'll wait until I've filled my beard full of stuff for a week or two. So it's fine. If you're that guy that's working, 9 to 5 or 10, 12, 15 hour shifts doing a hard labor job, yeah, you might want to wash your beard more than once a week. I get that. But for me, I don't have that issue. I can style my beard every single day and then, Wash it once a week and I'm fine. Um, but I also wash it once a week because I've noticed that if I wash it 2 to 3 times a week, it's too dry, no matter what beard conditioner, beard shampoo, anything that's made for beard. If I've used any of that stuff, it just doesn't work. My beard stays too frizzy, too dry. It just doesn't work. I've used the stuff that people recommend. This just works for me. Um, but also, I noticed that if I kind of go in between, um, I have other issues. Like I might start breaking out and stuff like that when I use the other stuff. I use this because it is deep cleansing. Because for me and my beard, I like to strip it completely, still keep it moisturized with the pine tar, but also it gets rid of the bumps, it gets rid of the acne from having, overuse of oils and butters and balms and stuff for days. Sorry. So it works in that way. But most people will tell you, oh, that's for your body, that's for your skin, or if anything, maybe your head hair. Like you don't use that on your beard. There's literally people out there, if you look this stuff up on YouTube, that this brand used to sponsor the beard. I can't remember what it's actually called, but it's like a beard competition. And there's several people on there that have made videos where they'll tell you with amazing looking beards that Grandpa's Pine Tar soap is their secret weapon. That's how I found out about it. And I love it. I originally started using it because I was looking for a pine tar soap, and I reviewed a product years ago that had pine tar in it. And then when I found out that pine tar was an actual like moisturizing ingredient and not just a scent, I started looking for a soap, and then I found the Grandpa's Pine Tar soap. Sorry, I hear something in the woods. But yeah, I started using it, and I'm in love with it. Most people don't recommend it for beards. If you ask, I like it on my beard. That's just one example. It's full of oils. It's all natural. It's a good product. Next, other examples. Beard conditioner. Now, before I talk about this product, I'm not a beard conditioner or a conditioner kind of guy. I use conditioner daily on my actual head hair because I have dry skin and very frizzy, curly hair. That's beside the point. This isn't what I use on my hair. I used it at one point in time, but I like it more for my beard than I do my head hair. Um, but again, this goes back to my point at the beginning of the video: is look at the ingredients. Don't always listen to what people say, because people will say, oh, if it's made for your head hair, it's not for your beard. It's not for your beard. But have common sense to know what ingredients are good for your beard and skin, and then read and see for yourself. Like this, I will be completely honest, it's not, for your beard. It's not made for your beard, your face, skin, whatever you want to call it. It's not for any of that. But the ingredients in here I like. The ingredients in here work, and it works on my beard. Now, granted, I don't condition my beard. I'm not a beard conditioning kind of guy. Just because I always tend to find out that if I use a beard conditioner, I'll break out. I get clogged pores. I have big bumps, all kinds of issues. But if I do need an extra condition, I use this. This is Hask. It's, I think, Family Dollar, Dollar General, Walmart all has it. But it's their Moroccan argan oil version. And it's their repairing conditioner. Okay? It's for your head hair. I'm being honest. It's for your head hair. But I found out about this on accident. Because again, I read the ingredients before I buy anything. And it's got fantastic ingredients. So I bought it for my head because I wanted something different. Actually, I think what truthfully happened was I needed conditioner for my head. They were completely out of what I typically use. And so I was desperate, saw this, and was like, well, let me see the ingredients. I was like, okay, that should work. And then it didn't have enough coconut oil in it for me because I still had dry skin issues even after using this daily. Um, I can get away with it in the summer, but in the winter I can't. Just my skin's way too dry to use this in the summer or the winter. But I still left it out. And then I think one night randomly, again, I knew the ingredients. And one night randomly, I was like, my beard's a little dry. I'm going to throw some of this in and leave it and see what happens because it's argan oil based. I like argan oil on my beard. And I used it. And typically in the past, if I've used a regular conditioner on my beard, I woke up the next day and my beard was poofy and dry. I used this and I noticed that my beard was not only not dry and poofy, but softer and easier to manage even without product in it. So now I leave this in the shower and I use it every once in a while, not daily or weekly or anything like that. But like, come Wednesday or Thursday, my beard's feeling a little dry. I'll throw this in while I'm taking a shower and then rinse it out. It works for me. I'm just simply saying take that veil off your face, off your eyes. That people always sit here and say that if it's made for your head hair, it's not for your beard. That's true. But go by the ingredients. Go by your heart. Like listen, just use common sense. This is a hair product, okay, for your head. But it's got a lot of natural ingredients in it, and it's not far off from a beard conditioner. I mean, I found at least 3 that I'm not going to say the brands, conditioners that are made for your beard. They're from beard companies, right? These are beard conditioners made for your beard. They have the exact same ingredients as this, identical. Like, they didn't take away some, add some. Like, no, identical, and maybe not in the exact same order, but every single ingredient this has, they have, and it's for your beard. And people buy it and use it. This has the same thing, and it's like $4. I'll read it off. Let's see where we at. Water, cetyl alcohol, which most conditioners have anyway. I think it's derived from coconut oil, so you're good. Argan kernel oil, shea butter, olive fruit oil, coconut oil, keratin, panthenol, glycerin, sterile alcohol, citric acid, triethyl citrate, potassium sorbate, parfum fragrance, and limonene. Not the best in the world, but it's a lot of oils, and then just your typical conditioner stuff that you have to throw in there to make it a conditioner. Now, a lot of people will sit and complain about, I don't want alcohol in my I don't either. I realistically don't. But at the end of the day, you kind of need it, or you're just going to be throwing oils in your hair. Plus, I kind of like a conditioner that not only conditions, but also kind of cleans in a way, if that makes sense. And I feel like having alcohol in it does it. But that's just one. Take it for what you will. But another one. This one might be a little bit easier for you. It's starting to get cold as hell out here. Mango and lime Jamaican black castor oil with coconut. This is not for beards. If I'm not mistaken, this is for your scalp or your skin. But it's not a product marketed for beards. Again, this is one of those. Sorry, I'm getting chilly. This is one of those. Keep your eyes open. Stay vigilant. You can use it on your beard type things if you know what you're looking for. Because I got this at Sally's for like $3. Okay. This is a 2-ounce bottle. $3 I got this for. It's not for beards. It nourishes, helps prevent breakage, and it's sheen and moisture, and then it's also aromatherapy. So what I'm assuming is like people use it for like doing dreadlocks or twists, or if you've got like textured hair and you're doing stuff for your scalp therapy or whatever. I'm assuming that's what it's for. It was in the ethnic aisle. You can find it sometimes at Walmart and like Dollar General and stuff. Point being, it's not for beards, but you can use it on your beard. The reason I say that is it's not labeled for beards. Look at the ingredients. That's the important thing here because this is a $3 bottle for 2 ounces. $3 for 2 ounces. It smells great, by the way. And it's Jamaican black castor oil with coconut oil in it. But that's not the only ingredients. Again, read the ingredients. Know what to look for. Castor seed oil, soybean oil, which I know people complain about it, but I've never had an issue. So take that for what you will. Tamanu seed oil, coconut oil, carrot seed oil, grape seed oil. Again, trial and error. You know, it's not made for beards, but for $3 for a 2 ounce bottle, I grabbed it and was like, cool, let's see. Because I do like Jamaican black castor oil in my beard. It makes my beard ridiculously soft and it's really good for sealing in moisture. So I wanted to give it a shot. I like it. I also like to put it in when I make like a conditioning mist that I have. I mix with like some beard conditioner and a bunch of different oils in a thing of water. You just spray it on every once in a while if you're feeling dry. I like to use it for that because it does help lock in moisture. But yeah, it's $3 bottle for 2 ounces. It's not a beard product, but it's all good oils. Again, mileage may vary. Buy it for somehow I cut my finger. Buy a $3 bottle at Sally's. Give it a shot. They've got several other different versions. I will say read the ingredients because there's a handful of other variations that they make that don't have completely good ingredients in them. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's like a couple that have like alcohol and a bunch of other random stuff. Just the regular black Jamaican castor oil version and then the coconut oil version is the only two that I know of right off the top of my head that are fine. But I know there's like 20 other versions, so just check. But yeah, this one's fine. Just good oils. And oils, some oils that you've never even used before. I will say Jamaican black castor oil, at least for me, is very rich. So I noticed that if I use it every single day, I will start breaking out, like up through here. So I typically only ever use this maybe at like the beginning of the week for one day or during the middle of the week if I'm feeling really dry. This isn't an everyday one for me. But also, I feel like this would be really good if you're using it on a really big beard. Um, I know oil's not supposed to be used in that form. Sorry, truck. I know you're not supposed to use your beard oils for your hair. It's supposed to be for the skin. But one thing that I do like to use this for, because it is super thick, is I like to dampen my beard and then just kind of put it on in the same way that you would like a balm. Because I like to put it on and then kind of do like this because I want to seal the hairs because of the Jamaican black castor oil. That just works for me because again, it makes the hair super soft. It smells good. Um, I mean, it works great on the skin, but I just feel for me at least, I I like utilizing it for the hair versus the skin, if that makes sense. Um, so like I said, I just kind of put it on like a balm. You can because it is thick. Um, but you can use it on the skin too. It's fine. It's just that's what works for me. It's what I like to do. So, but yeah, just two examples or three, I guess. Just know what's good for your beard and for your skin, and then just go from there. You don't always have to stick to if it's not made for your beard, don't use it. Because I've found multiple times products made by beard companies for your beard that aren't worth a crap. Because you have people on YouTube that'll sit here and tell you if it's a bar soap, it's already not made for your beard. Well, then tell me why so many beard companies make beard bar soaps. Or you'll have the same people sit here and tell you, well, don't use this product if it has this ingredient in it. It's like, well, then why does 90% of beard product companies have that in their product? So, again, do your research, find out what's good for your beard, for your hair, find out what natural products will work for what. A lot of people, like I said, will complain about cetyl alcohol or whatever the heck it's called. Again, I don't care for it, but it's not a deal breaker if it is in a product. Just depends on what it is and what I'm using it for. Because it can come from coconut oil, so it can be natural. It just depends on what you're using it for. And it also just depends on how that product does, because I have, like, my daily hair conditioner has a bunch of it in it. And when I use it, I don't have the same drying issue as, a completely different product that has the same thing in it. A lot of times, if I get a product, I'll just try it and see what happens. Some products will have it in it and be super drying, and some products will have it in it and you can't even tell what's in it. For me, this is a product that I can't tell has it in it. Same thing. I think it's called Ren Pure coconut milk, coconut oil, something conditioner that I use on my head. It has it in it too, and I can't tell. Now, if I use the Garnier Whole Blends coconut milk or whatever stuff that I used to use, it had it in it originally when it first came out, and I couldn't tell. And then over the years, I think they've bumped it up, because now when I use it, it's super drying. But yeah, it's just all about trial and error. It also depends on your body chemistry and your beard and everything, because I can use old grandpa's pine tar soap in my beard, and it works amazing for me. And then you have some other people that are like, oh, if I use that, I'm gonna have to put oil in my beard for the next 3 weeks to get it back to normal. Everybody's different. But I'm just simply saying, learn what ingredients are good for you, good for your beard, good for your skin, and just keep an eye open, because there's other stuff out there. I don't use beard conditioner, but I like having it in case I want to use it every once in a while. I like this because it has like a weird, almost citrusy kind of orange scent to it. Um, but as I said, I'm not a beard conditioner guy. So I don't feel like paying $15, $16 for a bottle of this size from a beard company that I might use twice a month. When I can get this for $4 at pretty much anywhere. Use it on my head in the summer. Use it on my beard every once in a while if I'm feeling a little extra dry. And I'm good. Plus, it's another good way to throw some extra argan oil in your beard, because if you're the type of person that straightens or uses a lot of heat on your beard, argan oil is going to be your best friend. It's the one oil, in my opinion, that helps protect against heat. So there's that. But also, argan oil is just good in general. But hopefully this helps somebody. Sorry it's such a long video, but just thought you should know, because it's been bugging me for so long watching other people make videos and they never explain this stuff. Because you'll have the same people that'll say if it's not meant for beards, don't use it, but then they'll also tell you to don't use other chemicals and products that are also in the same products they're telling you to use from beard companies. And then they fail to mention that there's products out there that aren't meant for beards that still work. I mean, I'm not advocating for it, but I know guys that will literally sit here and tell you, even in beard groups that I'm in, that they use their wife's Tresemme or a wife's Aussie on their beard. And for them, it works. Now, I'm not advocating, because that stuff's garbage. I'm going to be honest, that stuff is garbage. Don't use it. But it works for them and they like it. But this isn't the same thing. This is like organic, natural type stuff. I don't think it actually is organic, but I'm just saying, like, this is quality stuff versus that other garbage. And now don't go out here and buy a thing of Aussie and be like, well, there's coconut oil in it. Yeah, there is, but it's like maybe 2%. and then a bunch of other garbage. Like, I wouldn't even use that on my head hair. But I'm just simply saying, learn your ingredients, learn what works, and then start looking. I will tell you this too, another thing. The best place to look for stuff like that is in the ethnic section. Like in Walmart, if you've ever noticed, they'll have like the regular like shampoos and conditioners, and then they'll have like this one little section where there's like bonnets and pick combs and pomades and weird conditioners and hair mayonnaises and all kinds of weird stuff you've probably never seen. That'll be your best bet to look, because I found, especially at my Walmart has like a beard section over at the beard stuff, like where the trimmers and stuff is. But there's beard oils also in this ethnic section, like actual oils. Like one of my favorite all-time brands is Shea Moisture. That stuff smells so good, and that's where their oil and balm is for Shea Moisture over there. They'll also have like a conditioner and a balm, or a conditioner and a wash, and all kinds of other stuff for beards over there. Um, I haven't used their conditioner and washes and stuff before, but their balm and oil I absolutely love. Their balm is like a Jamaican black castor oil base, and it's like ridiculously thick. Again, it's for textured beards, but like I know some people also will sit there and say, "Oh, if it pulls when you comb it, don't use it." That's on you. There's days where my beard is like not wanting to lay down and it's giving me issues, and it's sometimes nice just to have a ridiculously thick balm that's almost like a, a gel or worse, like a glue, just to get it to go on, because you might need it. Plus, it's full of Jamaican black castor oil, so like the next day my beard is like so soft. But anyway, their beard oil smells so good. I want it in like a cologne or a body wash. They also make amazing body wash. But yeah, go check out your ethnic section at your local Walmart or Sally's or whatever, because the ethnic section in Sally's is where I find this. This I can find anywhere in just a regular section. But yeah, go to these sections and check out, because I've noticed that like typically, for whatever reason, I guess it's because of their hair texture, but like ethnic people, their products tend to have more natural oils and ingredients versus, everybody else's products like Aussie and all that other garbage. So just keep that in mind, because I kind of gravitated toward these sections because I have super thick, curly, frizzy hair, and I've always used um, ethnic products. Um, and then through me doing so, um, I don't know who you are, but hey. Um, but through me already going to these sections looking for stuff for my hair, I started noticing that they had other products that had like oil and stuff written on them. So I started reading the ingredients, and I'm like, this would be great on my beard. And it ended up being great on my beard. So yeah, just keep an open mind, find out, do your research, and then go look. Next video.